Hello, everybody. Been a while since I did some streaming, so I figured I'd do some streaming today. It's my weekend. On the night shift now, so I don't have to go into work tonight. Didn't have to go in last night, so
The prophet did not mention what a bore you can be.
uh, I'm leaving it open. I may switch out games whenever I feel like it, but I figured I'd start with some Goblin runs and some Nephilim Rifts here in Diablo. It's been a while since I've searched for those cosmic wings, trying to get the Rainbow Goblin. For those of you that have watched my Diablo streams, I'm trying to get the cosmic wings, which require a Rainbow Goblin to pop up, and then call in Whimsydale from the Rainbow Goblin, the Princess Lillian unique monster has to also be spawned. So, let's see. Maybe today will be the lucky day. First, I'll be doing my standard Goblin run. I'll probably do my Goblin run a couple of Nephilim Rifts to level up some gems, and then start the game over to do the Goblin runs again. Or I may decide to do some bounties, who knows. Not like there's a strict schedule I'm gonna maintain. Of course, like I said, it's been a while since I did any streaming, so I had to make sure all my tools were updated. OBS Studio wanted to do an update. XSplit Broadcaster on my gaming machine wanted an update. VCam wanted an update. Touch Portal wanted an update. Yeah, so had to go through all that. I think the chat should be working, so no matter which platform you're watching. Yeah, you see I just typed in test there. So if you're watching on Facebook, the I don't think the comments still get fed into the chat window you see on the screen there. I'm actually, like I normally do, I have my stream open on my phone from Facebook, so I can see if anyone types in the chat in there, so I don't ignore y'all. Of course, I still have a habit of forgetting to look over at the chat screens to see if people are actually typing in anything. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, maybe today will be my lucky day and I will get those cosmic wings. Ooh, I hear a goblin. Hopefully it's a Rainbow Goblin. And it's not. Those of you that are familiar with Diablo, you know that there will only be one goblin per map, per area, so now that that goblin had popped up, I don't have to continue on this little area. I can go on to the next place on the map, which I'll do. I already did that. The Cathedral level 2 with New York's Passage, Royal Crypts. I'll check out the Southern Highlands with the Cave of the Moon Clan. And there's a couple places in Act 2 I'll go visit. Now, there's more areas to do, but I usually stick with those few areas. And of course, I was really doing it the way, most people do. I mean, they hit all the areas as quickly as possible and start over, and the chances of having more goblins pop up that way But I don't do it for the speed. I just play, check these few areas, because they are fairly quickly to get through. Even at a casual pace, like I do. I mean, I'm even at the point where most of the stuff I don't really pick up. Because, let's take a look here. I mean, I got over 7,000 death breaths, over 2,000 forgotten souls. When the forgotten soul drops, I'll still pick that up. And when it comes to the death breaths, sometimes I'll go back and pick it up. Of course, I'll pick up any legendary that drops, so I can at least identify it. And salvaging those will give you forgotten souls. For the most part, I don't worry about picking stuff up anymore. I mean, oh, I do hear a goblin. Where is she at?
You cannot stand before me.
Not a rainbow goblin. Just a bunch of gold. Okay. I didn't finish the outside area, so I'm definitely going to go back up there and finish that map off. And we'll go from there. Get the perimeter, work my way in. Look out. The goblin spawning rate's not bad, they're just not the goblins I'm looking for. But since that goblin popped up on this area, I really don't need to finish going around, just get someplace safe and teleport to the next area. Okay, so Act 2, the Ancient Waterways. After I clear out these two areas, I'll either run a couple Nephilim Rifts, maybe a Vault run or a Calavar run, and then start the game, start a new game, and do it again. Until I get bored of killing stuff in Diablo. I'll probably switch up to a different game. Maybe Lord of the Rings Online. I gotta get to this bonus objective. I noticed something. I noticed it really with WoW lately. On my desktop, WoW has been a little bit laggy, and it looked like Diablo's getting to be a little bit laggy too. Now on WoW, with my secondary backup account on my laptop, there's no lag whatsoever in WoW. And it's just a Blizzard game, it's on the desktop. Lord of the Rings Online, I don't have lag issue. Any other games I've played lately, no lag issue. But there's something about WoW and Diablo seeming a little bit laggy, but not nearly as bad as WoW. There's something about the Blizzard games and the desktop here that it's not jiving, and I've not been able to fully figure it out yet. Of course, I haven't put too much brain power into it, just checked a couple settings, improved it a little bit. I haven't actually sat down to figure it all out. And there was no goblin here, so... I mean, there's a couple of differences. My laptop does have more RAM, does have a faster processor, but I never really had lag issues with the Blizzard games on the desktop here until probably the past month or so, since I started playing WoW again. So, I don't know. I just don't know. Anybody watching this stream live, or if you watch it later, not a rainbow goblin. Anyways, if you're watching this live now, or you're watching this at a later date, if you have any suggestions on what to check out on the Blizzard lag on this machine, go ahead and shoot me a message. If it's something I haven't thought of or haven't checked out yet, I'll at least look into it. Everyone has already popped up on level 1, so I'm just looking for the stairs down to level 2. Back to Act 1 in New Tristram and see what I will do. Let's see if I do have a couple puzzle rings I can do a vault run with. Put my gems away. Let's do a quick vault run real fast.
I've got some brand new
That's how much gold I got, so pay attention to that gold. We'll see how much gold I get from this vault run. And like I started mentioning with my Male Barbarian's gear. What the fudge? That's not cool.
You wilt against my blow.
It's not cool at all. Well, anyways, like I was trying to say, comes to my Male Barbarian's gear, I like what he has, and the only way I'll replace any of his gear is if I get any of the ancient primals now. So, I'm not worried about picking up new gear for him. Too much gold, too much material. Just vault run, I will pick everything up and just sell it all off. Salvage it, really. Picking up gems. You never have too many of these gems. See how fast it's going to take me to kill this beast of a monster. Not long. I'm at what, Torment 13? Torment 13? I could probably bump up my difficulty level. Legendaries. I love squishing that box. Okay.
I need to go back.
Let's see what I got. See what I got, salvage it, identify it. Yeah, see, I mean, they're useless. Salvage that crap. We're gonna do a cow level run while we're at it.
I've dug up some new things for you to take a look at.
I suppose.
Cow Queen, she will usually end up killing me once or twice. Cow Queen is tough. But who knows? See? But I was able to get her.
You cannot stand before me.
This lagginess is starting to really... I mean, that's not why I died, don't get me wrong. I'm not blaming Cow Queen killing me on the lag.
The ancients smile on me.
But I think after I do this cow level run, I'm going to switch over to Lord of the Rings Online. That is not laggy on me. But these Blizzard games are freaking getting laggy on me on this desktop. Make a note of that location, make sure I pick that up after I get done. And I'm going around collecting all my loot. Oh, Baby Paragon. Yeah, let me go ahead and pick it up now. Okay, where's that Cow King ghost at? What's up? There he is. This is laggy and jumpy and choppy. That's annoying. Like I said, it's just been the Blizzard games. Just been the Blizzard games. I like having the pets being able to pick up all your stuff. Well, gold for you. I remember in the beta, you could get a you could get a scroll. They gave you a couple ferrets that did that. But they added like the permanent pet that can run around with you. Ooh, a set item. Haven't had an ancient primal item drop in a while, but those are pretty rare to drop. And I've known people that you don't. Oh, let me backtrack a little bit. To unlock ancient primals, you have to do a greater Nephilim Rift solo at level 70. And it took me a long time to be able to do that. But I've known people that have been able to have ancient primals drop for the longest time, and they don't drop often. I mean, since I've had ancient primals unlocked, I think I've only had maybe 3 total drop. Because I'm wearing 1. And I either had 1 other one drop, or I had 2 drop, but of course they were useless to me, so I didn't keep them. I either gave 1 away to someone or salvaged it. And if anyone from Blizzard happens to come across my live streams, fix the damn lag, because it's only y'all's game that are laggy. Paragon, well, a Paragon point. I'm gonna take a break, and when I come back, I'm gonna be switching games to Lord of the Rings Online. So stay tuned through my break screen. Well, my Be Right Back screen. Hello, folks. Welcome to the Black Void. I'm waiting for Lord of the Rings Online to update. Let me see here. I have that. Yeah, so you can see my little desktop here. Waiting for Lord of the Rings to update. So, let's see if I type in the Facebook chat there on the phone. Yeah, she left a little bit ago. Yeah, she's almost there. I would assume. You guys can do y'all's thing. It being the third. There's the camera. Anyways, like I was just saying, I mean, if I type into the Facebook chat, it shows up. You can see. Let me see if I can point this right. You can see. Yeah, right there. See, that's what I typed into the Facebook live feed on the phone. But as those of you not watching via Facebook, you can probably tell I'm, responding to someone who is typing. That they need to fix. They need to fix that. Restream needs to fix that. So Restream, if any of y'all are watching that's associated that worked with Restream, get on it. I'm fine. I'm on the midnight shift now. I work midnight to 8:30 in the morning, Sunday through Thursday, which on my calendar I have to mark the nights, the evenings I don't have to get dressed and be in that night at midnight, which is Thursday and Friday nights. So, and it took me a. I'm sick of it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's frustrating. I mean, if it wasn't for that, I would not have to watch my stream via Facebook on the phone to keep up with people typing in that chat. I could. All the chat would be integrated into one window. That's the purpose of Restream. Have everything contained in one source, one location. Pushing out to like 3 different streams. So, I don't know. Like I said, if I type it in, it pops up in that Restream chat window that is on my laptop screen that y'all don't see. And well, the chat screen that you do see. So you go in Sunday night. Yeah, well, yeah. Saturday night, I go back to work, but that's Sunday at midnight. So it's like Saturday night / Sunday morning. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to register Restream to watch any of my streams. I'm registered because that's how I push my stream out to Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube all at the same time. But it's not like I have to pick and choose, oh, where do I want to stream at today? Do I want to stream only to Facebook? Do I want to only stream to YouTube? Restream lets me push that stream out to all 3 at the same time. So people could be watching from YouTube. People could be watching me on Twitch right now. You're obviously watching me on Facebook. I just wish that all of the chat would be integrated. So when you're typing in the chat, people can see it up here when they're watching the stream from YouTube. But they don't. Now, if someone's watching from YouTube and they type in a chat, you'll see what they type in this window right here. Yeah. I mean, Restream. There's all kinds of different services. You know what? Since I have my desktop being displayed, let me go ahead and fire that up so y'all can kind of see what I'm talking about. Because Lord of the Rings is still doing its. I don't want to drop the F-bomb again. It's still doing its update, so I'll probably have a few minutes. Okay. Brief glimpse at my thingy Facebook. See, like right now, I'm pushing the stream to YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch all at the same time. Like if I wanted to add a channel, there's that's what I already have set. It can push out to Mixer, whatever this Periscope is. Looks like I can even live stream to Linked, Daily Motion. I mean, there's a lot of streaming platforms that you can have your stream pushed out to. Vapors TV. I wonder if that's a vape channel, vaping website. Cyber Monkey, what on YouTube? My YouTube channel should be Eric SSF. And you can watch me via YouTube if you don't want to watch me via Facebook. If you have Twitch, you can watch me on Twitch. I may dabble into some of these other services. I can live stream to Steam, it looks like. So, yeah, there's all kinds of platforms you can have it pushed out to. Let me see here. Go to YouTube. Let me take a look at my channel. My channel. Yeah, my channel name should be like Eric SS. Maybe Eric SSF. And you can see I'm live streaming. I mean, you can see that live stream popping up on my channel right there. Yeah, it's all good. Lord of the Rings is still doing its update. Y'all can see it's at 18%. Yay! Now, I don't have... you know what? Let me grab the camera here. Maybe I can display this. Nope, because it's gonna... With VCam with the transparent green screen. But what y'all don't see is my laptop over here, because here's how my setup is. Okay, let me go over my setup. I do my gaming on my desktop here. That's in front of me. Camera's on top of that monitor right here in front of me. Of course, I got my couple of ring lights. Give me a lot better lighting than my previous streams. Yay! And what I do is I use XSplit Broadcaster down here. And you can see that down here I can either have it set as my whole desktop, which I have it set up now. So you all can see, you know, what's on my screen. But I also have the feed of, it just picks my game screen. Whatever game I'm playing, it auto detects what game I'm playing. And I have that pushed out from XSplit Broadcaster on my gaming machine locally to the network. And then on my laptop over here, that's where I have OBS installed. And my laptop is what pushes the stream out to the internet. And so the feed I have from the desktop just being pushed out to the local network. The laptop OBS, that's one of the input feeds on my scenes to pick up my screen or my game. And of course all the other elements, the chat window, the nerd pointing at me, the camera, some of the other things I've added recently with this touch portal thing. You know, if I die, I can be like, and that's how I have my setup. Where was I going with this? Well, see, yeah, I'm assuming that's you, Joanna, Joe Josh. So you can see, I have to get used to where my fingers are. See, you're typing in YouTube and you can see this chat over here. And, oh yeah, that's where I was going with this. So with OBS connected with Restream, I have a couple extra pop-up boxes on that screen. Like you all see the chat. Oh, I have to get used to this. It's this side. You all see this chat here. But on my laptop screen, there's a separate chat box that what the chat you're seeing, I'm also seeing, but in a separate window. And I can type in here on the laptop in this chat window, typing a response. And see. And so in theory, not only should you see that in this window right here, but you watching on YouTube, it should pop up in the chat box on YouTube. And of course, even though it indicates that it pushed out to no, it did not push out to Facebook. That's Discord. I have Discord linked to Restream apparently. But the chat does not handle the Facebook chat unless I type in the chat for the Facebook live feed. So if it wasn't for that whole Facebook chat issue, I would not necessarily have to have my stream open up via Facebook on my phone. I mean, I kind of do anyways because I like to have one of the live streams being viewed as the audience. So I just kind of see how long the delay is. Just kind of keep it down there in the, not distracting, but I can easily glance down and be like, oh, the stream froze, or at least it froze on Facebook, or if the stream completely froze. Now I'm just babbling. I'm rambling now. Oh god, this is taking forever to update. Yes. Do your thing. Okay. It's still updating. Okay, where was I going with this? Okay. Now, what for that? I mean, really wish Restream would fully implement the Facebook chat. But along with all this, though, you know, a while back I'd set up that ESS live streams Facebook page, and here's the thing about this: live streaming with like OBS, or what was the other one? Because I switched from using OBS to what was I using? What was I using? OBS. There's OBS. There's OBS. OBS. There was a different one I would be using. Streamlabs. Streamlabs OBS. I'd be using. With Streamlabs OBS, you'd have to you could log in with your Facebook or your YouTube or even Twitch, and that's how it handled which streams it pushed out to. And of course, you could set in the settings to push out to a different service. But when it came to Facebook, if you logged in with your Facebook credentials on Streamlabs OBS, it would not push the stream out to your main profile. StreamYard. What's StreamYard? I haven't heard of StreamYard. Is something I should check out? Well, anyways, so that's why I set up that ESS live streams Facebook page when I would be streaming to Facebook via Streamlabs OBS. Well, when I decided to start using Restream to push out all three, and I was still using Streamlabs OBS, but the chat, Streamlabs OBS, whatever service you logged in with, that's the chat it showed. Now the problem though, when I started using Restream, unless you pay monthly for Restream, upgrade to like premium account or whatever they call it. Oh, son of a bitch. Ugh. Well, it looks like I won't be playing Lord of the Rings Online because whenever this fail pops up, I usually have to do a repair, which basically reinstalls the game. And that's probably going to take a while. This is going to piss me off. I may end up having to reboot the desktop, though. It's the same thing was happening with the laptop, trying to update. Well, you know what? While this is happening, let's StreamYard. Okay, another one. Let's go ahead and check out this StreamYard. Is it just flat out StreamYard.com? Let's see what this is. I mean, I'm not opposed to switching from Restream to StreamYard. Okay, stream is live streaming studio in your browser. Interview guests, share your screen, and much more. Huh. Now, this looks like it's like you go to the website and you start the stream and you stream from the browser, which may not really necessarily fit my needs. I mean, if they have it with like have a stream key set up where you can use OBS, but I'm not seeing anything where it says you can use an outside. I'm not seeing anything where it says that you can use a something like OBS to push the stream too. You know what? Let's go ahead. Let's what email address do you know what? I'll use my main one. Screw it. I use that for everything else. Okay, folks, I don't want to be too rude, but I also got to think of a little bit of privacy, you know? So I'll turn off the screen feed, so... but, you know, I'm still here. You can see me. See? Woohoo! Woohoo! But, you know, a little bit of privacy, you know? Yeah, I mean, it is an OBS, but can I use actual OBS to push my stream out to? Like, can I set up OBS to push my stream out to StreamYard, and then StreamYard pushes the stream out to those different platforms like Restream does? Because if StreamYard is just you have to use it via the browser, that's not going to really meet my needs. Some of the stuff I like to do, and you know, I have my old phone set up with Touch Portal that acts like an Elgato Stream Deck, where I have, you know, if I want to switch between my different scenes, stop and start my stream, stop and start recording, and, you know, set up different functions like that. You know, Touch Portal is workable with OBS Streamlabs. And but unless StreamYard, you know, I can set up my streaming application, it's really not going to meet my needs. I'm not saying it's bad, don't get me wrong. I'm definitely not knocking StreamYards, but when I was looking at the site, I was reading where it pushes out to those different streams, but I wasn't seeing any information if you could use a separate application to use it with. And that's why I'm making an account, because after I make an account, if it gives me a stream key to use with a separate thingamabob. Okay, so let me turn this back on so y'all can see what I'm looking at now. Come on. Come on. Turn on. Okay, there we go. Okay, so here's what I'm looking at right now. So I can add destinations here. looks like I can push out to a Facebook page, Facebook group, even a Facebook profile, Twitch, LinkedIn, YouTube channel, or I could set up a custom RTM. But I'm still not seeing the information that I would have to use to plug into OBS and let OBS push my stream out to StreamYard and then let StreamYard push out to the different platforms. This still looks like I start the stream here in the browser and everything is contained within the browser here, which is not bad. It's a simple, nice solution, but not what my setup is designed for. But you know what, let's go ahead and let's see here. Broadcast settings, maybe? Yeah, I mean, yeah, StreamYard does seem like it's a good solution to push out to multiple platforms at the same time. Just it doesn't look like I said, how I have my setup. Let me go back to Restream and make sure it's hidden. Yeah, okay, it's hidden. So, see down here in what y'all are seeing. I went too far. See this RTM URL and this stream key. I plugged this information into Streamlabs, well, OBS on my laptop. And when I start my stream from OBS, okay, you understand. Okay. Well, other people may not understand. It just, though I do like how in StreamYard though, it doesn't look like. Let me see here. Let me see if I can add Facebook page. Okay, connect Facebook. Continue on. Yep. Okay, not showing any passwords or any information that people would be like, oh my gosh. Okay, yes. Wow. Okay, so these are pages, so okay, let's ESS live streams. Okay. So definitely looks like Facebook profile. So yeah, it definitely looks like with StreamYards, I can have it push out to both my Facebook page and my actual Facebook profile. Unlike Restream, where you have to pay to upgrade an account to push out to the page. Now, if StreamYards had a stream key that I could use, let me see here. Let me see what upgrades see what kind of benefits there are. Okay, so let me see here. $20 a month? Ooh, billed annually? Okay, let me see what kind of limits. Okay, so free. Okay, StreamYard branding in your streams, that's not bad. Streaming limits. 6 on-screen participants. Okay, no branding, participants, logo, overlays, backgrounds. Setting up the RTMs, recording, multi-streaming. But it still looks like it's contained within, you have to be in the browser to do it, which, I mean, it's not bad. Not bad at all. mean, definitely a simple setup. I mean, with these overlays and stuff, you can do. I mean, I do my overlays and my elements in OBS. In OBS, I wonder how it would handle, like, I mean, if I wanted to start using StreamYard, of course, I'd have StreamYard's open up in my browser window on my laptop. But I don't, I would not want the same machine handling the game playing and the pushing out the stream. I mean, that's the purpose of having the dual machine setup here. But I mean, this would be a good avenue when I did my Geek Thoughts streams. I mean, that's not heavy resources because I'm not gaming and streaming. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna bookmark it and check it out. Check more details of it. Other favorites. Where do I want to put it? I could have swore I had a streamings folder. Streaming stuff. Other favorites for now. See, I do have streaming stuff right here. I'm gonna move you up here, buddy. Stream stuff. Make sure it moved. Yep, it moved. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna check out Streamlab. Yeah, I mean, it being browser based, yeah, it really should not be memory heavy. I mean, most streaming applications aren't memory heavy anyways. It's just when you start doing everything from one machine, running the game, handling the stream, it will bog down the machine. And, you know, too much workload on the machine. Now, what I like about a solution for that in my game shortcuts, XSplit has this Gamecaster, and that's designed to run on the same machine that you're doing your gaming on. And I used to use it when I just had the laptop. That's how I'd be. I mean, if you look at some of my earlier streams from probably about a year and a half to 2 years ago, of course, with that, wasn't able to really do all the cool stuff that you can do with actual OBS or even XSplit Broadcaster. Setting up the different feeds, the inputs, the different elements on the screen. It was very limited to a very basic, not too many bells and whistles because everything would be on your same screen that you're gaming with. My chat window was there. I could activate the overlay. If you upgraded, that's when you could manually set your Be Right Back screen instead of like minimizing your game screen. That would be the only way you could activate the Be Right Back screen. So, but again, that was designed to not be too resource heavy because it would be running on the same machine as the game. But when I got the desktop, I immediately, one of my first thoughts was, ooh, I can set up a dual machine streaming setup and start doing some really cool stuff with my streams, which I've slowly implemented. I mean, you see the little guy down there calling me a nerd. That's just, you know, I am, so I like it. Like, nerd! And with Touch Portal, you know, I finally started implementing stuff like, you know, if I die, I can tap this button. If I do something really cool, I can do awesome. I think I have one when I switch over to my Geek Thoughts setup. I have one for spoilers, I think. Like if I'm about to say something that could be spoiling something, I'll go ahead and click that. There's all kinds of cool stuff that I plan on doing the more I stream. for the most part. Where am I right now? Oh my god, Lord of the Rings at 23%. Ugh. Maybe I should just switch over and do a Geek Thought stream. Impromptu Geek Thought stream. That would be interesting. No new chats. Are you watching on Facebook? So let me check out some of these other notifications. Nothing really going on. So. I don't know how much of that you can really see. No, I don't have my network information being displayed on there. You see, we're at 23%. It'll take a while. Of course, any other game I'd want to play probably has updates. But you know what? Screw it. While this is doing its thing, let me minimize this. No, that's the minimize button. Get back over here. Switch this back to a game feed. Get my controller. And we're gonna play some. We'll play some Streets of Rage 4. Move things around here a little bit. When being a controller game, I like to kind of push the keyboard up out of the way a little bit. Cables are getting entangled here. Bring my microphone a little bit closer. Get that out of the way there. Okay. Come on, really? And now Steam is airing out on me. Motherfucker. Let me make sure Steam is not opened up on my laptop. Steam. Nope. Steam is not up on here. It's not. I'm logged in someplace else on Steam. That's not the issue. Again. Okay, that looks better. Actually says loading. There we go. And of course, with Lord of the Rings Online downloading and updating, this is probably really gonna be like, go ahead and continue on with Blaze here. Okay, where did I leave off at? Oh yeah, I'm on this island. Okay. I love playing the Streets Rage games on the Sega Genesis. There was among some of my oh, come on. Yeah, screw you. They were among my favorite games. I've been impatiently was waiting for this game to come out. I want to say it was sometime last year, 2019, I heard that they were making a fourth one. And it finally came out. Ow, son of a bitch. If that guy in the knife doesn't stop stabbing me, I am going to, you know, still get stabbed, but whoop his ass. Does B button do anything? No. Okay, that's what that does. Okay, that's what that does. Okay. That's what B does. B picks shit up. Oh. Ooh, I jumped over biker chick. Oh! Oh no! Okay, there we go. I can get back to it. Ooh, I want that cheeseburger. I want that cheeseburger. This is supposed to be easy level 2. These bitches don't stop throwing me. I'm gonna be upset. Look how much life these biker chicks have. Of course, I ended up buying 2 copies of Streets of Rage 4 here. I bought it on Steam to play it on Steam. I also bought it on the PS4 to play it on the console. And if they make the Final Fantasy VII Remake available on Steam, I will probably end up buying that on Steam as well. Yep, pizza. Ah! Oh, you son of a bitch! Uppercut me, make me lose my sword. Ah, come on. There we go. Ugh. Aha. Oh, you son of a bitch. This is supposed to be the easy level too. Ugh. Really? Okay, let's see what we got going on here. I like this. I like this big. Ah! I like that big mace. Ooh, pizza. Stop throwing stuff at me. Motherfucker, if you don't stop throwing me with those stars. If I keep dropping the F-bomb, I'm probably gonna get banned from. Ugh. Oh, I'm using that big bomb to my advantage here. You motherfucker. Maybe I should not really run into that big spiky ball, huh? If I can get extra points. She's gonna stand up into my punches. Oh, son of a bitch, really? What's she doing? That's not good. still watching? Nope. I think this is last time I played it, this is as far as I got, was fighting these two guys. Because I want to say after you get them down so much, I think one of them pops up with a big fucking monster machine thing that is like comes up over the ledge there in the background. Really? I'm gonna die! Ugh. Ugh. Well, I'm doing a lot better than I did last time, I think. Last time was like as soon as he popped up in that machine. Oh, okay, so she pops up in here now. Okay. Ah, fuck. Oh. Ooh, pizza. Okay, so that's what that does. Not good. Come on. Oh, son of a bitch! Son of a bitch, look how close I was! Oh! Oh! Cock monkey! Oh, son of a bitch! Ah. Gonna start me all the way back from Oh well. Let me yeah, I don't want to restart the stage. Okay. Gotta check on Lord of the Rings Online install progress. Still taking a while, but I think I'm gonna stop the stream for now. Once Lord of the Rings Online gets updated, I will probably start a new stream at that point. Later on this afternoon, probably. So, for those of you that watched, I hope you enjoyed watching me play. And then when I stop playing Diablo, enjoyed listening to my random talking about stuff. So, y'all enjoy the rest of the day. Be on the lookout for my stream this afternoon. I'll be playing Lord of the Rings Online.